Mrs. Valerie St. Helene-Henry, the former president of the National Principals Association and the principal of the Ave Maria Girls School, describes her experiences serving as the organization's president for 2 terms in succession.
It has been a wonderful learning journey for me. I am very satisfied with the level of participation and attention that was given to the National Principals Association under my presidency. We have grown, we have raised certain standards in some of the events and activities that we have planned and scheduled. We were very involved in a number of stakeholder consultation at the highest level in relation to the education sector. I think I represented the body, the general body, at a number of stakeholders, as well as along with my members of my executive.
Mrs. St. Helene-Henry highlighted the challenges that she faced along the way. However, she did not let that deter her from fulfilling her duties to the best of her abilities.
The challenges were there, especially in responding to the concerns raised by members of the National Principals Association, which were numerous. Some we had to take to the table at the highest level of the education system in terms of meeting with the Minister of Education, the Chief Education Officer, and trying to get those concerns to be addressed. A number of concerns we were able to resolve and rectify and find solutions collectively, and that was the most important part of being given that voice around the table and being able to make recommendations, suggestions, etc.
Henry lamented on the ever-prevalent issue of school and student safety. She says this is an issue that has plagued the education system for quite some time now.
The downside, there are some very long outstanding concerns that I assumed as president, it's continued along the journey, and one of them stand out, and it's the school safety and security. It will always be an issue because we still are grappling with issues of school security at a number of schools. A number of schools have been broken into. Safety of students and teachers on compound. We've had incidents where the criminal elements have come into the doors of some schools right out on the school premises. So these are some of the concerns.
Despite the challenges that plague the school system in St. Lucia, St. Helene-Henry also pointed out the successes during her tenure, most notably a recently concluded study tour which was attended by 19 educators along with the Chief Education Officer and the Parliamentary Secretary of the Ministry of Education.
We shared those feedback on the study tour, as well as those who visited, those who were part of that study tour. We met and we have made some recommendations based on what we saw, based on what we think that we can embrace here and we can share. So we are going to be, when I say we, I mean the body now, part of the general body. We are going to provide that a report to the Ministry of Education as well. In that report, we are going to have the recommendations that we are hoping that the members of the policymakers can, look at and see what they can, bring to improve our education system.
Mrs. St. Helene-Henry served in the capacity of President of the National Principals Association for 2 consecutive terms, a total of 4 years. Despite no longer being in the presidential role, St. Helene-Henry says she will continue to work with the NPA as a general member to ensure the organization fulfills its mandate. For Choice News Now, I am Chelsea Austinay.